Okay, today we'll be opening up this used Hengst oil filter, number H329W. And I got this used oil filter from a very generous viewer whose name is Gary Frazier from South Carolina. Thanks, Gary. This filter was in service for 5,186 miles and came off of Gary's 2004 Jaguar. Yep, the one with a 4.2 liter 8-cylinder engine. He was using Castro Edge 5W30 high mileage oil during this period. Let's open up this oil filter and see how it did. So let's get started.
You gotta glue the silicone, get nice and tight, get your end of here, filtration.
Okay, so before we open this filter up, let's take a quick look at it. Right here you can see made in Germany. And you can't see the date code on here, but if you take a black light, you can see it. It's right here. So you can see that 11/07/23. So that's November 7th, 2023. And this filter has 8 inlet holes, metal core with holes, bypass valve at the dome end, and nitro rubber gasket, which I'll show you how much it sticks out right there, you can see. And I'll take that off. And it's a pretty thick gasket. I'll put the thickness of this gasket up on the screen. And let's open this filter up, see what it looks like. Okay. Alright, drain back valve. Okay, it's got a couple holes in it, and well, Gary told me, he said you can see it. Well, actually over here it ain't bad. That focus. Yeah, you can see it here. Oh. Because Gary told me he put a pick inside here to drain the oil out. See right there, you can see like a slit in it. Yep. Okay. So that's what that's from. Definitely all the oil was drained out. That looks like it'd do a pretty good job holding the oil in. Okay, let's look at the filter element. Okay, bypass valve. Alright, let's look at this filter. Got a metal crimp seam. The pleats are nicely spaced. I'll put the number of pleats up on the screen. Unfortunately, I don't have what this filter media is made out of or the micron rating. But yeah, that all looks nice. We got here, we got a stamp leaf spring. Okay, the can, I'll put the thickness of the can up on the screen. You see there's no really oil in there. There's no sludging or anything going on in there though. So that all looks good. This is a thick can. It's kind of hard to open up. I'll just have it sitting like this so it drains out, but there's not really much there to drain out. So let me get the width of this filter media. And this is 2, focus in there, 2.97 minus 1/10 of an inch. Alright, well let me cut this open, squeeze it out, stretch it out, and see what it looks like. Be right back. Okay, and here's this Hengst filter all stretched out. And this filter is 67.5 inches long. Okay, let's get the thickness of this filter media. 0.55 millimeters thick. A little bit on the thin side. The filtering side, back side. And we take a look at this filter under a microscope. You're going to see that it did catch a few carbon particles, but there's a lot of light spots also in this filter media. So let's take a look at that picture. So as you can see, there's some carbon particles in there, and there's a lot of light spots. But this filter media is very clean on the surface. Let's take a look at it up close. You can see like a couple little spots, but it's very clean. No sparklies. A couple spots right there. That's nothing really. That's just some sunlight there coming in. Yeah, it's really clean. So I'd say Gary's engine's running really clean. So let's take a look at the rest of the filter. So right here we got the leaf spring. That looks fine. Let's take a look at the bypass valve. So you can see how that works. Got a nice spring in there. Got metal core with holes. Nice smooth holes. Can. You see, I had it sitting like that. It looks nice and clean in here. I mean, there's no carbon or soot or any sludging or anything going on. Yeah, that all looks good. And this anti-drain back valve, take a look at it. You can't see nothing on the outside here, on this side, but just on this side, you can see where Gary poked it with the pick right there, and looks like right there, but it didn't go all the way through. So this looks fine. Got a nice gasket. You can see the ridge, where the ridge is right here. This thing's having a hard time focusing right now. There it is. And the ridge, you can see it's the flatter side. Went against the block. Yeah, see, that all looks good. Looks like you do a good job of holding the oil in there. A lot of nice inlet holes in there. I'd say this is a pretty nice filter. I think the filter media could probably be a little bit better because it probably doesn't have that great of a micron rating. So what do you guys think about this filter? And again, I want to thank Gary for sending me this used Hengst oil filter. And I think I'll wrap this video up. And don't forget, Oil Filter Fridays. I try to open up an oil filter every Friday on this YouTube channel. So if you like this video, please hit that like button. Thanks for watching, and take care.